So there's no doubt that Mercedes are starting to improve their W13, with the Silver Arrows having scored podiums at the last few races, and even took a big step forward in Hungary as George Russell managed to take a shock pole position. And it's good to see the team getting right in the mix with Ferrari and Red Bull, even if they are still just a bit off the pace of them. And even though it will be very tricky for Mercedes to get back into the title race given how far into the season we are, the team apparently have an edge over its competitors going forward, and have revealed what it has up its sleeve for the rest of the season to disrupt Ferrari and Red Bull. But before we begin, if you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe for more Formula 1 content. And you can follow me on Twitter at James_Formula1, and there'll be a link in the description. Well, as we know, the first few races of the year saw teams, particularly Mercedes, really struggle with bouncing due to the stiffness of this year's cars and the aerodynamic effect of porpoising. And it was pretty much Mercedes being the most vocal about it, urging the FIA to make changes, while other teams such as Red Bull were against intervention. But the FIA have intervened on safety grounds, and while setting up a technical directive in order to combat bouncing and porpoising, it discovered a grey area in the regulations, allowing an area around the planks and skid blocks to flex more than 2mm laid out in the rules. And Mercedes team boss Toto Wolff said in July that the discovery is the interesting part of the FIA's intervention, as some teams have been stretching that maybe too much. Now that will no longer be in play from the Belgian Grand Prix, with the FIA clearly stipulating the mounting method that the teams have to use for the underfloor plank and the skid plates. And Automotor and Sports Michael Schmidt says Mercedes are convinced that Ferrari and Red Bull would lose 2 to 3 tenths due to the technical directive in Spa. Now that is quite a lot of pace to lose, and given how far Mercedes have caught up in recent races, it would put the team right on their rivals' cases. But Red Bull team boss Christian Horner says speculation that Red Bull is one of the teams working in the grey area is total rubbish, while Ferrari team boss Mattia Binotto believes the technical directive is not applicable. And Schmidt felt that there actually won't be any big loss at all, with him saying that Ferrari and Red Bull are too relaxed about the new technical directive. But he does say the FIA's plans to change the floor rules ahead of 2023 does have the two teams worried. Under the proposals, there'd be a 25mm raising of the floor edges, a raising of the underfloor diffuser throat, more stringent lateral floor deflection tests, and the use of a more accurate sensor to measure bouncing. And if you want to find out more about it, I've done another video on this which I'll leave a link to in the description. Well, first off, it appears that Mercedes has a bit of an edge over its rivals, with reports claiming that Mercedes are saying that they're now the best in terms of understanding the bouncing. Apparently, they are now working to get the downforce back that they had to remove due to the issue. Now we know Mercedes has been bringing several upgrades to the last few races, particularly ones around the suspension, floor and rear wing. And while they have brought the team closer to Ferrari and Red Bull, a few more are needed to get the team right on par with them, and that's exactly what Mercedes are doing, with trackside engineering director Andrew Shovlin saying the team are bringing big upgrades to Spa in order to find more performance. He said, "We've got more coming, we're trying to bring some performance to Spa that will hopefully close that gap. We haven't got too far to go now, but we'll keep developing the car for a little while now. We're quite excited though, the last few races have been the most fun we've had all year, and we're just hoping that we can take that extra step because we definitely want to be winning races in the near future, so we're working hard to try and achieve that." So with Mercedes wanting to develop their car for a while, it's a clear indication that they haven't given up on this season. Whilst I think the title is out of reach, I think the team continuing to push on with developments not only gives them a good chance of taking second in the constructors, but also to understand how to find the best pace from the car, so it doesn't fall into the same trap next year as what it found itself in at the start of this year. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.